My name is Lowell. I'm the cinematographer on Sheila Scorn. I've worked on a bunch of different projects, from music videos to commercials, short films, documentary work, and I shot my first feature last year. I think short films are maybe my favorite because it gives you a good little chunk of time to get invested in a script and a narrative. You maybe only have like 10 or 15 minutes to tell it, but within that 10 or 15 minutes you can treat it like a full-on feature and milk the visuals for all they're worth. I'm so excited to be a part of Sheila Scorn. It's just a story with a lot of guts and with a lot of gusto and a lot of energy, and I'm really just excited to help tell that visually. There are a lot of interesting bits that reveal who Sheila is and how she feels about herself and how she feels about the people around her through the camera work. So like the opening scene where she's doing this kind of striptease, you think you know what's going on, you think it's just this kind of typical striptease, but it's really her luring this guy into the back room so she can kill him. I'm really excited to sort of use the camera to purposefully objectify Sheila at points, because I think in some moments she's using herself as an object to get what she wants, but within that to then also objectify Barry, where maybe you're used to objectifying a woman, like, hey, let's kind of flip the table around now and objectify this man. The visuals of Sheila Scorn, I think, are going to be a lot of fun to create because they're not just limited to those of the grindhouse genre. If we get the 35mm lens and camera package from Panavision, there's just a certain texture and clarity to 35mm that I really think we're going to be able to get something that allows the audience to directly engage with the sensuality in the film and with the violence in the film, and really make that violence hit you, as it's hitting these characters. If we end up shooting this film digitally, there are certain cameras out nowadays, like the Red Epic or the Arri Alexa, that have a certain amount of latitude and dynamic range that I think is really going to help us overall for some of these night exteriors. Like on the shipping dock when Sheila's walking over to Barry's boat, there's just going to be a really cool look that I think that only a digital sensor will be able to really give us. I'm actually really excited to be one of the only male, creative crew members on this set, because it's an environment I don't usually find myself in. I really honestly think that there should be more women behind the camera and in front of the camera. It makes me upset that I can't even think of any movies this year, besides maybe Gravity, that really featured a female protagonist. So I'm excited to help tell a female story. I think it's going to be easy for people to get involved in this movie and really support it because it is so much fun, but it also challenges, I think, the viewer in many ways, in ways that they might not always be comfortable with. And it's really going to challenge what we think of women on screen, kind of give a woman's voice that we should be hearing on screen more often than not.